All right, well,
DBs.
I got some winners for DBs.
First off, 7 cornerbacks ran sub 4.4 and 2 safeties. And one safety, of course, Nick Emmanwori, we'll be talking about a bit here. But where do you want to go as far as winners on the DB day?
Well, let's start with him then. I mean, he's got
Okay.
to be the biggest winner, maybe of the entire weekend. I mean, South Carolina safety has put together one of the all-time combines, right? You know, one of these like Vernon Davis type of, you just detonated the entire combine. This is a 6'3", 220-pound safety who leapt 43 inches in the vertical and ran one of the fastest 40 times of anybody out there. I mean, it's just nuts. Like, you just went out there and completely crushed the combine. Like, he's got to be one of the biggest winners of the entire week.
6'3", 220, you mentioned. 32.5-inch arms at safety. That's fine. 4.38, 1.49, 10-yard split, 98th percentile for safeties.
Is that still tied for the best 10-yard split of anybody?
I haven't seen the update yet.
It was as of late yesterday, and I'm guessing an offensive lineman hasn't beaten it.
Now, the one thing I don't completely understand is the difference in percentiles here, but that's fine. 43-inch vertical for Emanwari, close to 100th percentile.
Right.
And 11'6" broad jump.
43. That's like the third best vertical that's ever been measured. Like, that's either one or two spaces behind, you know, the ridiculousness that was when, like.
Now, I quote tweeted somebody, I forget. I apologize if you're listening, and I'm not giving you proper credit. But this was Obi Melifonwu erasure, right? The way everybody was mentioning. We've never seen anything like this, because Obi, back in the 2017 NFL draft, NFL scouting combine, 6'4", 224. Now, he only ran a 4.4. He was slow. But he had a 44-inch vertical, 11'9" broad, and some above-average agility drills. Melifonwu literally did have maybe, you know, the best combine of all time, one of them at least.
So this is, I think it's either second or third to Melifonwu's like vertical in terms of all-time number. Like, it's right up there of all-time freakiness.
Where was Byron Jones? Wasn't he right up there?
Byron Jones was the world record broad jump.
Broad, that's what it was. He was like over 12 or something. Wasn't he ridiculous?
Yeah.
Where is this?
He literally, it was like, that was genuinely a world record.
See, the numbers here have him as a 45-inch vert. What?
Byron Jones?
That's what I'm seeing.
Maybe he did it at his pro day.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the best.
Yeah.
Combo. Some of these percentiles might be off here. But Emanwari, so listen, I don't want to get into like, you know, like when they put comps up on TV, I get why they do it. We just, you know, in your brain, it just assumes like this means that he'll be the same level of this player, but you're just trying to say he's the best athlete. But Emanwari is a good football player too, right? He's a guy that can play deep, can break on the ball, can, you know, run the alley, can tackle, can hit hard, play the run. So he's a good football player who also tested well. Melifonwu was not a great football player, but you're like, wow, look at this size and testing. If we can teach him how to play football, there's something here. He never really got it. So, you know, we go back to the Shamar Stewart thing and the Trayvon Walker discussion. The on-field ability still trumps everything. But when you add the athleticism to it, it does bring an extra, like, what more can you do? What more should we be able to see? What upside are we bringing to the table? Emanwari ticked so many boxes here, broke the combine, did a great job, and he's a good football player. So you're talking about a guy already talked about as a late first, and now you're thinking, okay, is this that safety that sneaks into the top 10 to 15 as we've seen in the past? I doubt it in today's NFL because of the need for offensive and defensive linemen around the league. But I think he's going to go, you know, maybe mid-first. And has certainly more of an opportunity to do that now after the testing.
And I don't know how many teams would be interested in this, but that size puts you firmly in the range of off-the-ball linebacker in today's NFL. Like, back in the day, that was like just a general random big safety. But right now, like 6'3", 225 is prototypical linebacker size these days. So, you know, if a team likes the way he plays in the box as well, potentially he's a linebacker for them, as in addition to or alternative to a safety,
or that early down safety, dime linebacker, you know, that hybrid player. I mean, there's a lot that he can do, and like I said, good football player. So great week for Emanwari.
Thanks for watching all the way to the end of our video.
For more great content, click here to subscribe and here to watch another video. We'll see you again soon.